For 3 years now, contractors under the Uganda National Association of Builders, Suppliers and Engineers Contractors have been facing challenges of payment by the Government of Uganda under the Ministry of Works and Transport. These about 450 in number who work on national roads, specifically those in remote areas, have been demanding a lot of money from the government for the past 3 years. This has not only affected their livelihood, but also the credibility of the kind of work they do.
Of course, if contractors are not being paid, this is a very big problem. And like the PS was telling us in the meeting, he started by congratulating contractors for surviving the past 3 years. That means it has been a judicially noticed fact that contractors have been suffering. And when they say contractors, local contractors are abandoning sites, they are doing shoddy work, nobody can progress much. When the work you have done, you're not being paid for and you're being expected to do much more work. So this has been very demoralizing for contractors. This has been a pain point because contractors, as we've been told, nobody has the money to do infrastructure development as an individual. Even the government has to borrow to develop infrastructure. So contractors have been losing properties, businesses have been closing down, URA has been closing in on the contractors, and so the situation for the past 3 years has really not been good.
When you go to private money lenders, and it puts them in a very awkward situation when we don't pay them on time.
Address these issues, the Ministry of Works and Transport engaged with these contractors to find long-term solutions. Waiswabagea, the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Transport and Works, attributed the delay in payment to budget cuts.
The road infrastructure all over the country is in a very bad state. Why? Because we had some budget cuts over the previous 3 financial years. But now we got some resources. Before we close the financial year, we got a extra resource of about 500 billion, which we paid out, but it did not improve the situation much.
Having faced these challenges, Waiswa says the government has secured funds for these contractors, which will enable them resume work.
Now, last Monday, Cabinet approved the supplementary to help us pay off these debts and also have some money to carry on with some road works in order to improve the situation. That money may not be quick to come because it's a supplementary which has to go to Parliament. But in the meantime, Ministry of Finance has agreed to front load the money for 3rd quarter and the 4th quarter into quarter 2, the money for roads and other infrastructure. So that will help us to pay these people, calm them down, and then when they get the supplementary done, we pay the remaining balance and we also carry on some more work.
He affirms that emphasis will be put on roads that are in a very sorry state, like the Mubende-Chegegwa Road. Payment is due to start by the end of this month. However, he says the late payment should not be an excuse for shoddy work.
We have roads which we need really to do as a matter of urgency. The trunk roads. These are roads like Mityana, Mubende, they are in a very bad shape. We have Mubende, Chegegwa, and the others. We want to make some immediate interventions on those roads. We're also in touch with the contractors to assure them that please go back and do your work, we are going to pay you the money. So that is the meeting we had, and I thank you for coming. We get this release around the mid-month, so mid or 3rd week, we are likely to start paying by the end of the month. The payment should not be an excuse for shoddy work. When we give you a contract, you must execute it.
So today, one of the big takeaways we took from the meeting is that money is coming, and the contractors, I hope, will find some relief in that promise.
Naguja Serena for NSTV.